before Justin Bieber had a lot of problems surface in his life, there was an incident at an airport with his manager, Scooter Braun, and I think it sets the stage and tells a lot about what was to come.
Justin gets very competitive. He wants something. Come on, let's go back. Okay, you win. Oh! We talked about punching.
I'm Harvey Levin, and this is Pop Culture History. So, the way Justin Bieber rose to fame, I think explains a lot of his life going forward from that point. It's all Scooter Braun. Scooter Braun saw this kid on YouTube and said, he's fantastic, he is special. So Justin Bieber is one of the first people to really launch a supersonic career from YouTube.
How do you feel about being the most famous kid in the world? Justin!
By the time 2010 hit, was already a star. Baby came out that year. He had worked with Usher. So Scooter wasn't just Justin's manager. He was a surrogate dad. Remember, his father was in Canada. Their relationship was not particularly close at the time. And Scooter was day-to-day with Justin.
Can I have a picture with you? Sure. Thank you.
All right, guys, gotta go. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
Bye, guys. I got a problem. And I need tinted windows, because these little girls, they see him and they come running.
To really explain Justin Bieber's popularity at that point, I think there is an incident that TMZ was involved with directly. Justin Bieber was at a mall. It was somewhere back east. There were so many screaming girls and people out of control to see him at the mall that the authorities were called in.
Justin Bieber caused quite a stir that officials in a New York area mall just couldn't handle.
I got here at like 9 o'clock in the morning, and it was packed. There was people who slept here. Her friends slept here in cars.
Yeah, and kids left school.
Yeah, I didn't go to school.
There were so many screaming girls and people out of control to see him at the mall, and they realized that Scooter had helped promote the event at the mall.
We had police officers come from the surrounding precincts, from the surrounding towns, Garden City, as well as the Nassau County Police Department. Even the fire marshal's office showed up to lend a hand to try to disperse these people. On top of that, messages were going to and from children at the scene and their parents at the scene that this was going to take place, that he was going to show up in 15 minutes or so. The origin of those messages, we don't know.
They wanted Scooter to shut the event down. They felt Scooter didn't do enough, although frankly, I don't see what Scooter could have done at that point. And there was actually a rumbling that they might go after Scooter for inciting a riot, which is crazy to even think that because there's no basis for it. We got involved when we heard the police were actually looking at Scooter and blaming him for this mob. But that kind of shows the fever pitch that Justin Bieber was causing. I think it's really hard to mix professional and personal. You know, by necessity, Scooter had to become kind of a surrogate parent. When kids are teenagers, they rebel against their parents, but they're supposed to follow their manager when they're a singer or an actor. And so you got half of Justin saying, I'm gonna listen to everything he says, and half of him saying, screw you, I'm gonna do what I want.
Little flying helicopter. It's really little.
This was a real moment that I remember back in 2010 when Justin and Scooter were at LA International Airport, and they were walking down one of the corridors, and Justin was on the phone talking to his mom. And you hear Justin say he wanted to buy this toy motorized helicopter.
Mom, I need to get a headcoat.
I remember thinking at that time, there's going to be trouble here.
He thinks that I'll play with it tomorrow on set. He thinks it'll distract me from set. I'm not going to even use it at the airport. I just want it for...
No, you already lost. Mom already said no. I'm done now. I'm tired of talking.
No, seriously. Why
I'm done.
You're not even giving me an answer. You're just saying.
I'm done now. He's not an adult. We don't have to answer him. I already gave him a solid answer. He's not going to talk about it anymore. We're done with the conversation.
I can't, but you didn't give me a reason why.
Okay.
Mom, there's no reason I can't get it.
It's a pretty innocuous moment. Scooter's just saying, no, you can't buy a toy helicopter. And what Justin's thinking is, I'm f***ing rich. Of course I can buy a helicopter.
What reason? But you can't just not give me a reason. What? I think that
Right now, the next 2 days, zero time for you to play. If you want to get it after this weekend, you're more than welcome. Right now, because I need to make sure you're focused.
obviously not, but I'm gonna. Where else am I gonna get it? We're not gonna find out.
It's sharper edge every single ball in the world.
To me, it just showed, wow, Scooter has to act as a parent and an agent.
Always love you. We'll always love you.
I'm going to talk about Justin's problems as a guy in his 20s, but before I do, have you subscribed? When you look at Justin Bieber in his early 20s, there were problems that surfaced, and I think they surfaced from the fact that he never really experienced that kind of teenage growing up, that all of a sudden he is throwing eggs at people's houses. He gets a DUI. He pisses in a bucket at an event. There were a lot of emotions that were just ready to explode out of him. He never experienced that growth.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Guys, yo, listen to me. Are you listening? I'm done. I'm not doing the show. I'm not doing the show.
There is a problem with child stars. It was the case with Michael Jackson, in many ways, with Britney Spears. You look at all the Disney stars, and you look at Justin Bieber, and I think it's the case with him that they tend to get frozen in time in terms of their maturity level. They're no longer hanging with their friends.
He also said I couldn't hang out with Jamin. You said you didn't want me hanging out with them because they'll distract me from my work and I won't do any work.
When did I say that?
You said that the other day.
Where they're instead dealing with adults, where they are dealing with adult issues. How much money am I going to make? Where do we go on tour? Do I want this set list? As opposed to, let's go outside and play, or let me play video games with my friends. They're not doing that stuff.
Say that again?
Want to go play ball? You play basketball?
Yeah. I played in college actually for a coach that Scooter's brother played for.
Really?
When you stunt their growth at a critical time, and then you put them in an adult world where they weren't able to mature, that comes home to roost most of the time. I'm Harvey Levin, and this is Pop Culture History.